Hi guys, welcome to Cooking with Cousin Mel. It is I, Mel. Um, so what I'm going to do for you tonight or today is I'm making a no-bake strawberry icebox cake. And it's very, very simple to make. There's only a few ingredients. So what I'm doing now, I'll put you down, is I got 2 pounds of strawberries here. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to cut the leaves off first. I've washed them. I just got them in some cool water here while I'm cutting them. And I'm going to take, like I said, all the stems off. And then I'm going to cut them. I'll show you one so that you guys can do it as I'm doing it as well. But you're going to cut them very, very, not too thin, but you're going to cut them thin. So like a boat like that. That should be fine. So I am going to finish doing that up. And it's the 1st of August. The time is flying. Pretty soon it'll be Croptober, and then it'll be getting stuff ready for Christmas. So the time is flying. So I was supposed to make this probably about a week ago, but it's been so hot. So it's kind of cool this evening. So I said I would do it tonight because it's going to go in the fridge for at least 4 hours, 6 hours until the graham crackers get nice and soft. So I said I'll do mine tonight, then I'll just leave it in the fridge overnight and it'll be perfect for tomorrow. But so I'm just gonna finish cutting these up, and I'm gonna thin them out, cut them right thin like I just showed you. And then we will come back and continue. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, guys, is I got my 9 by 13 pan. I'm just going to move that over for a minute. In my bowl here, I'm going to do 3 cups of heavy cream, and I'm going to beat it until it has nice stiff peaks. So I'll get that down in my bowl. Now, if you want to use a hand mixer, use a hand mixer. If you want to use a blender, whatever is convenient for you. I'm just using my mixer. That's what's convenient for me. And then after we get stiff peaks, we will come back and I'll show you what we're gonna add to this. So I'm going to beat this and till I get stiff peaks, and then I'll be back. Oh, I got it there, guys, and it holds stiff peaks. So that we got that done. So then we're going to add to that. Where is my vanilla? There we go. Whoops. So to this mixture here. Now, if you want to skip this step altogether, you can go by Cool Whip. You don't have to. You're still going to need cream though. So a teaspoon of vanilla. And a 1/3 cup of convection sugar. And then we're going to mix that all together really well. So you want to make sure that's mixed really well. I'm just gonna get these off. Okay. So now we have our frosting done. We have our strawberries done. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take our 9 by 13 pan. And I got honey made wafers. I'll just take one out at a time, because I don't know how many that we're gonna need. We have about 19 or 20. So I hope everybody's having a great summer so far. So we're gonna go. Oh, sorry guys, I gotta spread a small amount on the bottom. Just to hold the grain wafers in. Forgot all about that. But I thought of it before we got too far. So. Okay, so we're gonna take a little bit of cream and just put you down so you can see a little bit better here. Go. A little bit of cream, just enough that it's going to hold the cookies, your grain wafers. Okay, so we're going to put 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, right here, drive me crazy. So then we're going to add a little bit more whipped cream on top. This is great in the summer. Nice hot day. Okay. So then I'm going to add a single layer of strawberries. I couldn't wait to make this for you guys. I was holding off on it and strawberries went on sale. So I was like, time to make it. I just see some like gaps there. So I'm just kind of, and I sliced up, it was about 2 pounds of strawberries. So they'll give you an idea of what you would need. Okay. Let's see. Very well. Okay, so now we're going to put another layer of graham crackers. Another layer of cream. Whoops. Make it a little thicker, then it won't move so much. Once I get the layer on, it won't be so bad. They'll be all stuck together. So you see how I'm doing it. So I'll just pause you guys while I get this here finished. Whoop. If it moves on, you just put it back in place and cover. Okay, so I'm just going to pause you guys while I finish this, and then I'll be right back to continue. So I got it all done. I did 4 layers of graham crackers, so now I'm just going to add some strawberries on the top, but we're not done yet. We got a couple more things to do to finish it off. So I'm just putting, I'll probably put a little extra on the top because I like strawberries, so. And anything that I got left over from chop it up, I'm going to freeze. So I got this. Now, if you want to put some big ones in it, like if you wanted to leave a few extra and put big ones in it, that's up to yourself. I was going to do that, but so I'd rather eat them. And so I'm just going to put on a little bit of a thicker layer of strawberries. You don't have to. It's how you would like it. So I'm just, okay. So I still got quite a few strawberries left over, and I'm just probably gonna do them and freeze them. So we still got one more thing to do. I'm just gonna pause you for a few minutes and just clean up a little bit. Now, if you want to take the rest of the icing and just dribble it in certain spots on the strawberries, you can. You want to pipe it in a bag and just, you can. It's up to you. I'm just not going to, I don't like to waste it. So I'll just put a little bit, few couple of spots on it. Just to make it. So I'm going to put this in the fridge for till I do my next step, and then we'll be right back. So what we're going to do now is I got a little pan here. I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of the heavy cream into this little dish here, and I'm going to throw it on some heat until it starts to bubble around the sides. And I got a 1/4 cup of, where are we at here? Chocolate chips in a bowl here. And once my cream gets bubbling along the edges, I'm gonna pour it on top of the chocolate. I'm just gonna let it sit for like a minute. And then I'm gonna mix it together and make like a ganache. And then we're gonna sprinkle that on top of our strawberry cake. So I will get this and I will be right back. So it started to bubble. And I put it on my chocolate. And then you're gonna just stir it and stir it and stir it. And it'll become like a ganache. See how it's getting darker and darker? Now, if you want to just use a fork, you can use a fork. Now, you can use dark chocolate. In my recipe, I have it as dark chocolate, but I felt like going with milk chocolate for this one. So, but I will put the original in. See how nice and creamy it is? So I'm just gonna let that cool for a little bit. And then I'm gonna get a spoon and I'm gonna drizzle it. So I'll just let that cool for that's good. I'm just gonna let it cool for just a little bit, maybe 5 minutes, and I will come back and we'll show you the end. So it's cooled down, so I'm just going to show you. We're just going to take our chocolate and we're just going to spoon it all. Now this doesn't have to be pretty, you're just I might even let this cool down a little bit more. And then let that cool just a little bit more and we'll finish it up. But that gives you an idea. And then this is going to be in your fridge for at least 4 to 6 hours till your graham wafers are soft. So I'm just going to let that harden up a little bit more and I'll drizzle it some more. Well, yeah, I guess I don't have it cool enough, but I'll come back. Oops. Well, I'm just doing it over the sides. It thickened up a little bit, but I'm just sticking it down over that it goes down the sides. And like I said, you're going to put this in the fridge for at least 4 to 6 hours. And then that's it, guys. It'll go in the fridge. Tomorrow, cut it down the center, and then 2 or 3 cuts widthwise. There's your strawberry no bake icebox cake. So I really hope you enjoy this, and we'll see you all next week. Bye, guys.